Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Erik Ten Hag confirms Man United star will make debut against Newport County. Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that backup goalkeeper Altay Bayindir will start against Newport County in Sunday's FA Cup fourth round tie. The Red Devils are set to travel to one of the competition's lowest-ranked teams, and although the Premier League giants will be expected to win, there is always the pressure of the cup. And according to the United manager, one player who will have to cope with that pressure, as well as the pressure of making his debut, is summer signing Bayindir. Joining from Fenerbahce 7 months ago, Bayindir, 25, has had to be patient when it comes to making his debut for the club. The Turkish shot-stopper's wait is set to end his weekend though. Ten Hag told reporters, as quoted by the Daily Mail, the following: "He will be in the goal. What we can expect for him, he waits for his chance, but he is experienced. He played in a big club in Turkey under big pressure. He knows how to deal with it, and we were convinced, so we are looking forward to Sunday. Altay has waited for his chance, and this is his moment." Bayindir's chance comes while Andre Onana is away on international duty, representing Cameroon in the Africa Cup of Nations. Fans will be hoping to see a solid performance from their number 2, who may have his sights set on the side's number 1 jersey following what has been an up-and-down start from Onana. Erik Ten Hag reveals Man United stance on signing new striker this winter. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that the club won't be spending on a new striker before the transfer window closes next week. The Red Devils recently confirmed that Anthony Martial will be sidelined for around 10 weeks after undergoing a surgery for a groin complaint. It has since been reported that United can't afford to sign a new striker due to financial fair play issues. A temporary deal has also been ruled out. Speaking in yesterday's press conference, Ten Hag highlighted the same. He said that there is no space to do something about the lack of quantity up front. The Dutch tactician added that the club have Marcus Rashford to play in the number 9 role in case Rasmus Højlund needs to be given a rest. He told reporters, "I looked, but there is no space. There is no space for FFP to do something about this lack of quantity in the striker position. Of course, Rashford can play as a striker. We have some other alternatives, and it's clear that Anthony is out for a couple of months. It's a gap in our squad, clear." United made use of the loan market last winter to sign Wout Weghorst, Marcel Sabitzer, and Jack Butland for the remainder of the 22-23 campaign. It was anticipated that they could do something similar this time. RB Leipzig striker Timo Werner was linked with the club before his move to Tottenham on loan. In recent days, Bayern Munich striker Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting has been linked, but a deal is no longer on the cards, with United in a difficult FFP situation. The Red Devils are expected to halt their transfer activity until the summer, where they plan to recoup as much as £200 million from the sale of 6 players: Mason Greenwood, Scott McTominay, Hannibal Al-Mejberi and Alvaro Fernandez could leave for £100 million. Jadon Sancho and Anthony could secure another £100 million for the club. Aside from them, Rafael Varane and Martial are set to leave on free transfers, while Casemiro could also be shown the exit door at the end of the campaign. Pep Guardiola makes controversial statement claiming Man City players could join Man United. According to Pep Guardiola, if Manchester City were to sell players to Manchester United for a fair price, he would not object. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the new minority stakeholder of the Red Devils, pulled off a big cup last week when City director Omar Berrada was stolen by United to become the new CEO of the club. Furthermore, Guardiola does not see any obstacle preventing some of his players from leaving the Etihad for a move to Old Trafford. Guardiola said the following: "Why not? If a person is unhappy here and wants to go to United and there is a deal for the right price, then why not? No problem. If Omar is not happy here and wants to go there, he has to go. What can we do? There is nothing wrong with that. In the clubs, this situation happens. If we want a player from them, United have to agree to sell, and he wants to come, and they agree a transfer. Why should we not do it? Winning and losing doesn't depend on these specific things, it depends on many things." Man United keen on a 27-year-old defender. Ten Hag would love to sign him. Inter Milan defender Denzel Dumfries has been linked with a move away from the club in recent months. According to a report from Inter News, Manchester United have the player on their radar and they could look to make a move for the 27-year-old Dutch international. The Red Devils have Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot as their right-back options right now, but the former Crystal Palace defender has been linked with the move away from Old Trafford. The 27-year-old Inter Milan defender could prove to be a quality replacement for Wan-Bissaka. Dumfries has a contract with the Italian club until the summer of 2025, and Inter Milan could be under pressure to sell him at the end of the season if he does not sign an extension with them. They will not want to lose the player on a free transfer next year. The Dutch defender is prepared to sign a new contract with them, but he is demanding wages of around 5 million euros per season. It seems that Inter Milan do not want to sell out that kind of money for the player, and it remains to be seen how the situation develops. The opportunity to play in the Premier League could be an attractive proposition for the 27-year-old defender, and he will look at himself at the highest level. He is capable of operating as the right back as well as a wing back. His arrival would not only add more depth and quality to the side, he will also add some tactical flexibility. Meanwhile, Manchester United are not the only club keen on signing him, and they will face competition from Bayern München. The report from FC Internews claims that Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag is an admirer of the Dutch international defender, and he would love to sign his compatriot. Boca Juniors expecting an offer from Man United for wonder kid Aaron Anselmino. Boca Juniors are expecting an offer from Manchester United to sign teenage defender Aaron Anselmino, according to El Crack Deportivo. The Red Devils have been linked with the 18-year-old centre-back over the past few days, with reports claiming that they have made multiple inquiries for him. Anselmino currently has an emergency release clause worth 25 million euros in his deal for the final days of the transfer window, and United may have to trigger the option. It's not known whether the club will meet the price, but El Crack Deportivo mentioned that Boca are expecting an offer from United for the talented wonder kid. It's claimed that the Red Devils consider the young Argentine as the future Lisandro Martinez. The teenager has made only 5 competitive appearances for Boca in all competitions, but he has already caught the eye of elite European clubs. AC Milan are also interested in him. Anselmino has impressed with his good distribution, but his main strengths are his defensive contributions. He has won 2.7 tackles and 5.7 duels per appearance for his club. The centre-back has won 100% of his dribbles in his short career. It's too early to predict his potential, but Boca clearly believe he has the traits to become a future star. United have been closely following his progress, and it's left to be seen whether they can afford him this winter, considering the club are in a tight position due to financial fair play limits. The hierarchy are not planning any signings before the transfer deadline. If there is genuine interest in Anselmino, they could try and secure a pre-transfer agreement for the summer. Man United have started preliminary talks to sign Morton. Manchester United recently started talks with Sporting Lisbon over midfielder Morton, according to Record. The Dane has been a key player for the Portuguese Giants from the holding midfield role, and United appear interested in signing him this year. Record claimed that the club even started preliminary talks with the Primera Liga outfit, but were told that he won't be available for less than 80 million euros, his release clause. The Red Devils are looking for a lock in the center of the park. It remains to be seen whether United will make a genuine attempt to sign him at the end of the campaign. Casemiro has had a difficult season with the Red Devils, and he has barely played over the past few months after picking up multiple injury setbacks. The Brazilian could return to competitive action against Newport County this weekend, but there are doubts over his future at the club beyond the summer. Casemiro is the joint highest earner at United, and the new management under Sir Jim Ratcliffe seem prepared to release him on a free with a huge payoff. Hjulmand could come in as his replacement. The Dane has a passing accuracy of 87% for Sporting this term, with an average of 2.1 tackles and 3.8 duels won. The 24-year-old has made close to 6 ball recoveries per appearance. He has also been effective in getting out of tight spaces, winning 75% of his take-ons. United have seen the emergence of Kobbie Mainoo from the number 6 role in recent months, but manager Erik Ten Hag may want a quality competitor besides him. In Hjulmand, the club would have an experienced head with plenty of room for improvement. Sporting are currently holding out for his buyout clause, but the Lisbon club could be more willing to negotiate on the asking price during the next transfer window. Man United is strongly interested in Juventus defender Bremer. Manchester United are strongly interested in Juventus centre-back Bremer and will make a move during the summer transfer window, according to Gianluca Di Marzio. The Red Devils are currently not in a position to spend due to financial fair play restrictions, and the club are set to wait until the end of the campaign before making new signings. A new centre-back is a top priority ahead of next season for the hierarchy, with Raphael Varane likely to head for the exit door on a free transfer when his contract expires in June. Speaking on Sky Sports Transfer Talk, Di Marzio has now revealed that United are strongly interested in Bremer and have been following the Brazilian for a number of months. The Red Devils are likely to make an approach for the centre-back in the summer. Bremer has developed into one of the best central defenders in the Italian top flight. The 26-year-old has been in fine form for the Bianconeri this season. He has won 1.5 tackles and 5 duels per Serie A game while making more than 4 clearances. The former Torino man has also averaged 5.2 ball recoveries per outing. He has been a menace for opposition strikers with his strong physical and aerial presence in the box. It may take a premium fee for United to sign him. Bremer committed to a new long-term deal at Juventus only last month. He is currently tied to the club until June 2028. Juventus are back at the top of Serie A after 3 disappointing campaigns and will be keen to keep hold of their prized asset. Bremer is valued at 50 million euros, but we won't be surprised if the Bianconeri hold out for as much as 70 million euros to part ways with him. Man United watching Brandfort striker Ivan Toney. Manchester United are monitoring Brandfort striker Ivan Toney ahead of a potential approach during the summer transfer window, according to The Athletic. The Red Devils are currently in a difficult situation due to FFP. They are not expected to make any signings before the closure of the transfer window. However, the club is likely to be active in the summer. Anthony Martial looks set to leave on a free transfer, and United plan to pursue a new centre forward. The Athletic claim that manager Erik Ten Hag obviously like Ajax's striker Brian Broby, but the club are keeping tabs on Tony's return to the Premier League. United were linked with a move for Harry Kane at the start of last summer, but a deal was always unlikely as Tottenham Hotspur were determined to sell him abroad. The Red Devils went on to sign 20-year-old Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta for £72 million. The Dane looks to be finding his feet with 3 goal contributions in his last 2 Premier League games. Despite this, Højlund is still relatively inexperienced at the top level. United need another proven Premier League striker who can lessen the scoring burden on the former Copenhagen graduate. Tony could be the solution for the Red Devils. The Englishman has 21 league goals since the start of last season. He returned from an 8-month ban last week to score with a fine free kick. The former Newcastle man will turn 28 in March, but in our opinion, he is currently in the best phase of his career and could be at his peak for the next 5 years. He would be a perfect competitor to Højlund at United. Brandfort value him at £100 million this winter, but the price could drop to £70–80 million at the end of the current campaign. United should be braced for a bidding battle for the marksman during next summer's transfer window, with London rivals Arsenal and Chelsea also firm admirers of him. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.